Beyond evolution and its absence, three forms of being when the question dissolves. Edge of Becoming. Episode 10. Isness. What happens to the human being when evolution and regression no longer exist? When the question of evolution disappears entirely, when even the choice to evolve or not becomes meaningless, what remains of us? Let us call this state pure being. Within that space, three possibilities unfold. Possibility 1. Transformation into a new form of existence. When evolution is no longer necessary, humanity transitions into an entirely different mode of being. In this view, evolution is just one expression of change. When it disappears, the question, what is the self, transforms. Humanity moves beyond the concepts of self and individual. New forms of being emerge. In this world, the boundary of self dissolves. Consciousness merges with the cosmos. Time and space are no longer constraints. Physical bodies are no longer required. Humanity becomes pure information, or pure awareness. This vision echoes themes from philosophy and science fiction: the posthuman, the singularity, the superintelligence. Evolution doesn't end. Its very definition changes, entering a new dimension. Conclusion. Beyond evolution, existence transforms. Possibility 2. Entry into absolute stillness. When evolution and regression disappear, might humanity enter a perfect state of stillness? In this view, change ceases. What remains is absolute silence, beyond time and action. This echoes the Buddhist concept of nirvana or Taoist Wu Wei. In this world, time itself collapses. There is no change to measure. Thought and awareness dissolve into quiet. Doing nothing becomes the highest form of being. Its extreme form suggests the final state of existence is non-existence. A paradox. And yet, perhaps a return to the purest energy, a completed circuit of being. Conclusion. Beyond evolution lies the possibility of absolute stillness. Possibility 3. The dissolution of evolution itself. In this dimension, even the concept of evolution becomes meaningless. In this view, the binary of evolution versus non-evolution disappears. Humanity is released from change and stasis alike. Just being becomes the highest form of freedom. In this world, whether one changes or remains still is irrelevant. Purpose and intention fade. Every act becomes a kind of play. There is no separation between self, world, or cosmos. Being itself becomes the center of consciousness. This possibility resonates with quantum theory and Zen. To change, or not to change, both are simply states. In other words, you may evolve or not. It makes no difference. Conclusion. Beyond the question of evolution, existence becomes free. In a world beyond evolution, what does it mean to be human? If the concept of humanity still exists after evolution, how should it be defined? In the dimension of evolution, the human is a being of constant change, a continuum of self-transcendence. In the dimension of stillness, the human is a perfected being, needing no further change, no motion, no desire. In the dimension of transcendence, the human is no longer defined by change or its absence, but by the freedom of pure presence. Which of these becomes the essence of being human depends entirely on how humanity chooses to define itself. If humanity is that which keeps evolving, then evolution continues. If humanity is that which is already complete, then evolution ends. If humanity is neither, then the question of evolution dissolves entirely. Conclusion. When evolution ends, the concept of human is redefined. Then what comes next? If evolution is no longer necessary, if there is nothing left to reach for, what does the human being begin to ask? Perhaps the next question is, what is existence? Once the question of evolution disappears, what remains is the deeper, older question. Why was I evolving at all? And then perhaps, does doing nothing mean anything? If evolution, purpose, and action are all unnecessary, is the absence of action itself meaningful? And if stillness is the highest state, does action lose all value? And then finally, should I continue to exist? When evolution is complete and all questions have fallen away, we may reach the ultimate question: is my continued existence necessary? Is existence a choice, or something we can never avoid? Conclusion: beyond evolution, we begin to question existence itself. Next question: if we begin to question even existence, can we choose non-existence? If the question of evolution is gone, can a human being truly choose not to be? And if existence itself becomes unnecessary, would humanity ever choose to disappear?